Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video, and thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all, and welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged. Some it's not, and the fair accuse is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it. Now, before I get started, I want to say happy Thursday. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. Please stay safe and all that good stuff because there's a lot going on, y'all. Okay? Now, I hope everybody enjoyed their holiday if they celebrate their holidays. I'm just not really been into holidays this year, y'all. For some reason, I'm just not really feeling all of this stuff. Okay, now don't holidays mean something different to me than it does to a lot of people. So there are some people that celebrate them. There's some people that don't. There's some people that do it when they feel like it. I'm one of those do it when I feel like it. And when I do it, it's not for the reason that all these other people do it for. Okay, y'all. Um, But this year, I'm just not feeling holidays. It seemed like there's so much more stuff advanced this year in dark energy this year. So I'm just not feeling a lot of stuff. I use each holiday for what its purpose for in my life at that time. That's how I do it. Okay. Um, so for everybody that enjoyed it, I'm so happy for you. Okay. But I'm just wasn't feeling Valentine's Day and all that other stuff this year. I mean, I did get my mom stuff and everything like that because she's spoiled. The mama bear is spoiled, okay? Um, but I just wasn't into it like that, y'all. I got gifts and stuff like that, but I'm just not feeling it this year. I'm not feeling no holidays this year because I just feel like this 2023, you gotta keep your eye out on what's really going on. Okay, that's how I just feel about that. Okay. Um, I want to get into this Toni and Blac Chyna stuff, okay? Because everybody's talking about it. Everybody's talking about how Toni, you know, um, came out and talked about her daughter. This is nothing new. She's been doing this a lot, y'all. And I'm gonna tell y'all this: we all have went through this. And if you didn't go through it in your family, you knew of somebody that was either jealous of the daughter or the daughter's jealous of the mama. This is something that's not nothing new. Okay, y'all. I've been saying for the longest that it's something about Toni that I'm not feeling. Okay, and a lot of people feel like, oh, she is a good friend to Jag, but I want y'all to pay attention to people are fond of their own kind. The Bible tells you that. Okay, people are fond of their own kind. And if you see somebody that's real tight with other people that you don't even get along with, that just goes to show you that that whole group of people can't stand you. Okay, you can't. Your enemies cannot be friends with your friends. That ain't gonna happen because if it's like that, um, all of them are your enemies. To be honest with you, they're all your enemies. So don't let nobody fool you that they act like they love you and then 1 minute and then the next minute they're hanging out with your enemies. No, that means they all your enemies, y'all. I'm just gonna be completely honest, okay? That fake love is very real. And I'm gonna tell y'all I'm gonna try to break it down as small as I can. When I first heard about Blac Chyna, it was around the Kardashian stuff because her and Kim Kardashian used to be best friends. And then, Kim Kardashian's sisters backdoored her by her little sister, got pregnant by her baby daddy. And then her and, Kim Kardashian didn't want friends no more because they knew that her little sister was messing with, Blac Chyna's baby daddy. And he was a rapper or whatever. The Tigger Tiger guy. And they played her. And she turned around and played them back by, getting in their brother's head, having a baby by, feeling like she gonna, get some get back. And this is what she did by going and get a baby by the brother. So it was just a whole circle of mess. Now, a lot of people have been backdooring Blac Chyna for a very long time. So this could be why she's the way she is. Okay, she got a mother that that fake love. This is what she shows, and this is what I tell y'all about wolves in sheep's clothes. You know, Toni, she jumps on social media, and I told y'all was something about her I didn't like. And now you see, and you've been this didn't just start, y'all. Toni, even when she came on the little show with her daughter, and they were like getting into it, and she was trying to put pause on her daughter, she act like she's obsessed with her daughter's life. And if her daughter won't let her be a part of that, then she's going to be her enemy. She's going to try to, talk about her, put her down, make her look bad out here. And this is what she called herself doing. But I'm going to tell y'all something, that karma is something else. And I'm not no Blac Chyna fan or nothing like that. But I just can't stand that fake love, okay? Somebody pretending like they care about you for what they can get out of you, and if they can't get nothing out of you, then they back to disliking you again. This is what Toni seems like she's about. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. When I first saw Toni, the first thing came to my mind was crickety crackhead. She looks like a crickety crackhead to me. I'm just saying. This is what she looks like. And like I told y'all, the Bible tells you people fond of their own kind. So for her and Jag to be friends, okay, are they all crickety crackheads, okay? Because a lot of people was in Jag's corner. I was in her corner until she started with this all disrespecting God stuff, and her husband throwing up the Baphomet, playing games with her subscribers, trying to just get money out of them. That's what crickety crackheads do, y'all. They try to get money out of people, okay? And this is what Jag does. This is what Toni does. Now, mind you, this is a tweet from the beginning of the year, because you see, Happy New Year on here. But this tweet came out on Onsite, and I don't know, did Blac Chyna release this or not, but I do believe she probably released this to show you all that her mother is a snake, and that she's a fake and phony, and she's a wolf in sheep's clothes. This is why this got, leaked. This is a text messages from January the 22nd, y'all, okay, of Toni reaching out to her daughter and begging her for money. And this is irritating, y'all. When you have somebody that you care about, and the only time you hear from them is when they want something from you. And I can just imagine that you get tired of that, even if it is your mother. And as soon as she don't get what she wants, she just jump on social media and try to bring you down. Blac Chyna done came a long way, y'all. No matter how she did it, she has came a long way. And it seems like her mother is jealous of her, to me. She's trying to ride her wave. And you have to be careful of people like that. You know what I'm saying? When you're broke, they're nowhere to be found. They're out doing them. And then you get a little money in your pocket. And then all of a sudden, people want to come and cling to you like, that and I know y'all saying, oh, this is her mother, but it's the same situation. What mother wants to bring their daughter down and just get on social media and talk about their own child the way she does? And at the same time, she tried to talk about it. If she thinks she's coming into some money, then she tries to be her friend. When she was going through, Blac Chyna was going through that lawsuit. Y'all, I don't know if y'all remember. She was going through a lawsuit recently with the Kardashians. She was suing them. Her mother was all in her corner because she thought she was going to win and get some big money. And she was going to touch some of that money because she was going to be begging her daughter for money. She was all in the corner. And, Blac Chyna comes out and, for the Grammys, looking a little bit like some screws missing with that, bird suit on or whatever she had on, the swan suit. And I don't know who told her to wear that, but she looked like a fool, but it had meaning behind it, okay? Which lets you know that Toni, she didn't open her own daughter up for her daughter to be manipulated by other people, because she has no love from her own mother. So it's easy for her to try to get some love from the industry and do what they tell her, because they're promising her fame and fortune. She's not used to anybody showing her some attention, so now she's getting that attention. She's getting money put in her pocket. And what she is used to is her mother and everybody around her, got their hands out. because they think that, she running a circle of celebrities, that she, she got some money now. And it's a sad thing when you hear from a family member, and or you go visit a family member, and every time you talk to them, it's not how you doing or whatever, you need anything or whatever. It's always what you got for me. It's a holiday coming up. You gonna get me something? My birthday coming up, or what you got for me? Those are clear signs of somebody that just uses people every chance you see this person. And I'm gonna tell you, these same people that is quick to beg you be the same people that's quick to talk about you. And I talk about this all the time on this page. Toni been getting down talking about her daughter, and this seemed to be the reason why. She reached out to her daughter January 22nd and said, "I'm moving. Can I borrow $3,800?" And this was a New Year. She hadn't talked to her since New Year's, because she said, "Oh, Happy New Year" at the bottom. But her main concern was to borrow some money from her daughter. And when she don't get what she want, she jumps on social media and fake crying and all of this stuff, acting as if she care about her daughters and how her daughter is doing. She don't, y'all. She's a fake. And I told y'all this. I keep telling y'all. People are fond of their own kind. The Bible tells you this. So if this woman is friends with Jaguar, and I told y'all when I first saw Toni, her whole essence screamed crickety crackhead, okay? A lot of people is saying that Jaguar and her husband is doing, street pharmacy stuff as well. And this is why her and Jag is most likely friends, to be honest with y'all. People get along with people that's like them. If you got people in your family you don't get along with, and then you got other people that's supposed to be your blood, and they get along with the people that you don't get along with, your blood has always been your enemy from the start, y'all. And you have to be wary of people that talk about you all the time. Every time somebody run into them, your name just keep popping out their mouth, and they got so much negative and dark energy coming out of their mouths for you. And then as soon as they get a chance, they run in and see you, they hug you and acting like they love you, and then the next thing that's coming out their mouth is, "What you got for me?" Run away fast. I keep telling y'all, get away from this. And I know people is feeling like that's her daughter, but sometimes mothers and daughters have negative energy too. There are so many mothers out here jealous of their daughters. There are even daughters out here jealous of their mothers. Okay? Remember I told y'all about the lady that, her daughter and her daughter's boyfriend took the mother out, put her in a suitcase, and sent her on her way. Put her body in a suitcase, y'all. It's a lot of jealousy. Some people want what you got. And by any means will they try to take you down, because the jealousy is strong. And I say this all the time. If you don't get along with somebody, just wish them well and go about your business. But Toni will not do that, y'all. Because it is clear as day that Blac Chyna don't want no relationship with her. She really don't like her mother because of her mother's ways and because of how her mother treats her. You don't want men to talk about your daughter, and then the next minute you all in her corner. And then the next minute you want something from her, she won't give it to you. You back talking about her again. You talk about her and call her all kind of demons, which she probably is, because she's joining this whole little, secret society mess. But you talk about her, and then you turn around and ask for money. And I'm going to tell y'all this, Toni is a backdoor. She's the type of person that when she say something, it's flip. You flip it. Like she jumped on social media crying, talking about her daughter will sacrifice her. I want y'all to please believe that she will sacrifice her daughter. If she's given the chance, she would do it, y'all. She would take her daughter out for a couple $1,000s, y'all. She will sell her daughter straight out. That's my personal opinion. Because she wants to live through her daughter. And it's a lot of people out here that wants to live through their children. And that's not how it goes. You had your chance, your life, whatever you did, It's not to live through a child. This, and I don't want to get off topic, but this is a perfect example of Dwayne Wade to me. I feel like Dwayne Wade got some secret, you know, feelings for other men. He got some stuff inside of him that you know, it didn't come out at the time when he was young or got married and this and that and this. And he wants to live that life through his son, that wants to, you know, his transgender son. And I think that, you know, Dwayne Wade is, you know, when he's running around with his pink on and his son all out with his dress on and this and that, I secretly feel, you know, I personally, I feel like Dwayne Wade is living through his son and enjoying that part of that life with him, because he feels that way too, in some shape or form. Everybody that's married don't mean that they not out here mingling and tingling on the side with the same sex. Okay, y'all? And it's as simple as that. Everybody is not straight just because they're married. And I do believe this is another example of somebody trying to live through their child. And she is trying to live through her daughter. And her daughter see the fake and phoniness of her. Okay? This is why her daughter is so vulnerable. That the, you know, devil worshippers can reach out to her and pull her in. She want to be a part of something somebody caring about her, she think. She's getting brainwashed with this industry stuff, and it's because of her upbringing with her mother and her relationship with her mother and the back door and that her mother do to her all the time, y'all. So I want y'all to pay attention to that. This woman has some serious issues, and she's fake, she's phony. And you're seeing that now. You are seeing how she is. She not only jumped on social media and talked about her daughter, she talked about her daughter's boyfriend and all kind of stuff. Talked about how many people she was with. And I'm going to tell y'all this. When somebody does this to you and they're begging and this and that and that and this, and you don't want to be bothered with them anymore in your life, and they won't go away. They just like a gnat that just won't go away. There's some dark energy in that as well. And I'm going to tell you this about that dark energy. It shows itself and it flips the script. Instead of her making Blac Chyna look bad, she's making herself look bad as a mother. That she would backdoor her daughter because her daughter won't give her some money. It's a lot of this going on, y'all. And I'm going to tell you this. The truth eventually seeps out. It does. When you have, even, I'm going to just give y'all an example. When you have family members, and you got a big family, and you got, you know, people that run into other family members and they ask about you, somebody else, you know what I'm saying? And that person that they ran into talks about you like a dog. And people run with that, and then they hang out with that person, and then eventually they find out why you don't deal with them in the first place. After they start hanging out with you, they know what type of person you are. Like, okay, I see why this person don't deal with this person. It eventually shows itself, and only certain people is going to pay attention to it. But the people that like to hear bull crap about you, the people that runs with everything negative that's said about you, even if they don't know if it's true or not, those people never liked you in the first place. And it's simple as that. But I have noticed that, you know, I've been talked about. Okay, and people come back and tell me what somebody said, and the people that they talked about me to, they will tell me, I see why you don't deal with this person. So you don't have to always say anything. Sometimes people shows their self how they are, and other people notice how that same person that talk about you like a dog, how they act around them. Every time they see them or talk to them, they begging. You know, people notice these things. And they will go back and talk with them amongst their own little circle and be like, I see why she don't deal with this person. This person is, you know, a mini to moocher. That every time you see them, they begging. This person is negative energy that just talks about people and flips the script and say you jealous of them when they're jealous of you. You know, people tends to show their own self. Okay, y'all. And this happens with everybody, y'all. This ain't just with Jag and Toni and Blac Chyna, the backstabbingness, the crickety crackhead emotion that's going on. If I can't get the few squeeze a few dollars out of you, I'm gonna talk about you. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. And then a lot of times when they do that, it backfires when they do this, because how do you do this to your own daughter? How do you do this to your own daughter? And people don't see this. You know, they don't see it until afterwards that they didn't put their own foot in their mouth. And people that was listening to them, they start feeling like, how can you put your daughter on the, forefront like this? This is something that's personal. If you and that person is not getting along, that's between you and that person. And I say this all the time. If you don't get along with somebody, especially if it's, close blood, like mother, daughter, and this and that and this, if you don't get along with somebody and you really care for that person, you are going to wish them well and move on. But the person that can't move on is the person that loves to keep up bullcrap. It's the person that's at the short end of the stick. You are doing better than them, and they feeling, they're all in their feelings because of the fact that they're so jealous of you. This is why a person can't move on with their life. This is whatever Blac Chyna is doing, that's her life now. And for her mother to be doing this stuff and publicly coming out, you have grandkids by this woman. How do you think your grandkids going to feel when they get older and they see that their grandmother is on social media talking about their mama like a dog, but at the same time begging her every chance that she gets? That's demonic spirits, y'all. It's very demonic what Toni is doing right now. And I'm not even a Blac Chyna fan, but it's very demonic, y'all. Now, let's get to some more demonic stuff that's going on social media. Okay, y'all? I want you all to pay attention to the bloggers. And this is how you separate the real from the fake. Okay? And I'm going to speak on 3 bloggers, but I'm not going to even give y'all their names, but I know y'all going to know who I'm talking about. Okay? I want you to pay attention to certain bloggers that is covering the Young Dolph case, covering CMG and Blac Youngsta them case. I want you to pay attention to certain bloggers. Now, let me explain something to y'all before I get started. If there's 4 bloggers, okay, 3 other bloggers and myself, okay, I'm just going to put myself in there with them for a second, okay, and we are all talking about the same, trying to bring you all the news of what's updating y'all of what's going on in Young Dolph case or any other cases, okay. Now, number one, if you all are on the same page and you are bringing people information, number one, it doesn't matter who puts it out first. It doesn't matter, because in all actuality, you all should be working together to, bring the news out of what's going on. But when you get to a point where every word you say, I'm the best, I'm the greatest at this, I told y'all I'm the best at this and that's and that. It's not about the stories. It's about yourself. Okay? Now, don't get me wrong. People done pee me off to the point where I'll call them out on their stuff because I'll put a story out and then they put it out. And then they'll go on their page and lie and say, I'm the first one that said it. And then, yeah, I have called people out on that and said, no, you wasn't. I'm the one that's saying it. Look at the time slot when it came out. When I put my video out and when you released yours. Yeah, I will call people out on that stuff, but in all actuality, it doesn't still matter to me who put it out first, okay? But just pay attention to the people that's always saying, I'm the best, okay? How can you be the best when there have been so many others that have came before you? See, you have to humble yourself in everything that you do, because if you don't humble yourself, then you make yourself look bad. When everything that comes out your mouth is, I'm the best, I'm the greatest of all time, I'm the person that, you know, you come to if you want to get this information about this person. Come to me because I'm the only one that can give you the accurate information. You have to be wary of stuff like that, okay? You have to be wary of, and I'm going to use the example of one of the bloggers. If they're in a close relationship, okay, with Rainwater, if they're in a close relationship with Raven, just one of the bloggers, and their whole platform is to debunk anybody that say anything about Rainwater and Raven, hidden agendas, y'all. This person platform is for to steer the narratives, to throw you off of the truth, because they don't want the truth coming out, because these people are their friends, okay? One of the bloggers, okay? Now the next blogger, I call this blogger out because every time he say anything about mob ties, he's always saying something in a good way about mob ties, okay? And I was like, is he on mob ties payroll? Because it doesn't make sense that every time he says something, he defends mob ties. And I called him out when nobody else would. And when I called him out, he flipped the script, and now he starts to talk about mob ties because he got called out on his mess, okay? Ask yourself this question. Is that fake to y'all or what? That you wasn't talking about mob ties every time you say something about them, you defend them. But then now when somebody call you out, now all of a sudden you got a little bit something to say about mob ties, but nothing grand, okay? You're not bringing anything to the table when it really comes to mob ties, because you don't want mob ties really to go down, but you act like you're giving the news about what they're doing. That's the second blogger, okay? Be wary of bloggers like this, y'all, okay? Now, the third blogger, the one that every time they come on, they try to act like it's about justice for whoever, the fallen soldiers and the this and that and that and this, but every time you come on, you're so arrogant that I am the best at this. I told y'all I'm the best. You know everything. You this, you that. There's no humble about you, okay? That's a red flag, y'all, because it's not about the story she's talking about. It's about yourself, okay? Now, you reach out to a blogger that call you out on some of your mess, and you tell people to come to my page and bring me over there to yours. You apologize. I want y'all to pay attention to snakes. You apologize about the whole situation, okay? And try to give somebody their flowers, as y'all put it, okay? And then, I apologize too, because I was like, I don't, really want to have no beef with people, so I apologize too. If you on a up and up, fine with me, all right? You act like we buddies now. Then, a little bit time pass, and you have somebody on your page that can't stand me. Every time she come on the page, she talk about me, okay? I'm her numero enemy. I don't know this girl from Adam, okay? But I'm her enemy. And then all of a sudden now she's a regular on your page. But you call yourself cool with me now, okay? So I say, somebody comes to my page and asks me to come back over to their page again. And I said, no, I'm not going over there to that page. Because, I don't deal with people that don't like me. Okay? I draw the line at any type of relationship with anybody that you hang out with somebody that talks about me. I don't care if it's on social media, whatever it is on. I don't deal with people like that. So I refuse to go to their page. Okay? So now when I put up videos, I put up a video talking about Blac Youngsta. Now, mind y'all, for the slow people, I put in the title, allegedly. This is what I heard, y'all. Allegedly. Blac Youngsta was picked up this other blogger that called himself trying to be buddy and apologize to me. We cool now. He jumps on social media and wants to debunk me. He's not locked up. Okay? Now, how would you know if somebody got picked up for questioning or anything, y'all? If you're not cool with this person, how would you know what they're doing from every minute of the day, every hour of the day? How would you know what this person has done? Because you put up a video showing that they did some kind of show or appearance. That just was proving me wrong. Pay attention to, I want y'all to, and y'all need this. Y'all really do need this. You need to pay attention to bloggers like that. Because one minute you're talking about all the CMG members, talking about them like a dog, okay? Acting like you are for Dolph, okay? And then another blogger put out that right on the street somebody was picked up for questioning, or he got locked up. The feds got him, okay? You jump on, so the first thing that comes to your mind, because you didn't put the story out first. And this, I want y'all to pay attention to somebody that wants to always be the first one to put the story out. If you're the first one to always put a story out about certain people, then that means you run in a circle. If you think you know everything about this person, nobody else knows nothing, you're the only one, then that makes you look just like the other blogger that runs with Raven, that runs with Rayman, that know everything, got all the inside scoop of everything that they're doing and going through. That means you run in their circles. Pay attention to this, y'all, because this is what I get from that. Seriously. This is what I get from that. And the second blogger, the one that I called out about the mob task stuff, okay? He jumped on social media too to try to debunk. He's not locked up. He's this, that. How would the heck would you know? If you don't run in these people's circle with them, how the heck would the other person, the third person, know if you don't run in the same circles with these guys? Now, I want y'all to remember, when Yo Gotti's brother got picked up, they didn't want y'all to know that Yo Gotti's brother got picked up. People were saying the same thing about Yo Gotti's brother. He didn't get locked up. He didn't get picked up. And then later on, all the information came out that he did get picked up. Okay? I want y'all to pay attention to this. Same thing they did with Blac Youngsta. And I'm going to tell y'all this. Blac Youngsta have been quiet for a very long time, y'all. Okay? And for me to break that news to y'all and let y'all know that somebody talked to him, allegedly, he was picked up by them people. And when he got picked up by them people, they took him somewhere. And when they took him somewhere, they let him back out. Just like they let out Yo Gotti's brother. Okay, y'all? So ask yourself this question. Is Blac Youngsta, and Blac Youngsta is not the type of person that care if anybody say he had and none of that. All these months have went past and people been saying he had and this and that and this, and he ain't came to social media or nothing, y'all. But as soon as I said that, people picked him up and talked to him. He jumped on social media afterwards, y'all, and said, "What's up?" Well, surprise, something like that. He said surprise. Okay? Ask yourself why that bothered him. You know why that bothered him? Because he did not want people to know that he talking to them people. Now, I want y'all to pay attention to something else, y'all. I want you to pay attention to that. There have been rumors going around that Blac Youngsta and Yo Gotti's brother have been beefing. Now, ask yourself, why would they be beefing, y'all? Okay? Yo Gotti's brother was picked up for questioning. Did he point the fingers in Blac Youngsta's direction? Now, if that insurance man that came forward and talked about Blac Youngsta was telling the truth about that whole ordeal about his car getting hit up and him saying, reporting his car stolen, and he the one told him to report his car stolen and all of this other mess, and allegedly he got hit up around that Halloween weekend time, right before Dolph gets taken out, 2 weeks before Dolph gets taken out, him hanging out with Straight Dropping all of them is when somebody came for Blac Youngsta. And that's how his car got hit up. If that is true, then Blac Youngsta is on that indictment list, y'all. He's on it. So for somebody to pick him up and question him is not far-fetched, y'all. And I want y'all to pay attention to something as well, too. I want you to pay attention to the people that start running to my comment section, talking about this cap channel and this and that and that and this. I want y'all to notice that those people that run to your channel and do that, they come from other channels, y'all. They support other people. And ask yourself this question. Why would somebody from another page that covers, so-called covers Dolph case, that want justice for him, why was he so quick to defend Blac Youngsta if he wants justice for Dolph? And like I said, how do he know every hour of the day what Blac Youngsta is doing, where he's at, how he's doing it, how long he's doing? How do you think somebody would know this information unless they don't have an agenda out here to steer the narrative? Be careful of people like that, y'all. Seriously. Be careful of somebody that reach out to another blogger, and then after they reach out to another blogger to apologize, they got their enemy on their page the next a little bit afterwards. Somebody that can't stand the person that you call yourself apologize to. Be careful of somebody that gets mad because you won't come back to their page again, and they want to debunk your video and say, oh, it's not true. How the heck would you know if what I'm saying is true or not if you're not in CMG circle? And who really are you out here for? Because I'm seeing this blogger just like I see the other blogger that's so close to Raven, that's so close to Rain Man, the people that allegedly was a part of Mo3 getting taken out, the people that was a part of Young Dolph getting taken out. He defends them wholeheartedly. So what's the difference between that guy and the other one that reaches out to other bloggers? Ask yourself this question. And then after you apologize and act like you buddy with them, you turn around and try to debunk their video, which you cannot even prove if he didn't get picked up or not. And like I said before, I'm going to leave y'all with this. Why did Blac Youngsta have to jump out on social media to prove that he wasn't locked up or he wasn't picked up for questioning? Is it because he did not want y'all to know he talked to them people? And did he point the finger in somebody's direction? And I'm going to tell y'all this. It's a reason why. And I'm going to tell you, this is not nothing far-fetched. But it's a reason why Jay-Z is calling himself trying to distance himself from CMG right now. Because there's a RICO brewing. Okay? There's a reason why there is so-called beefs in the industry right now between Moneybagg Yo and Blac Youngsta. And even though y'all hearing about this beef, don't think they're going to try to put the fire out and try to maybe even do a video together so people won't think that they're into it when they really don't like each other anymore. Okay? There's some beefing going on in CMG camps right now, y'all. And there's a lot of fingers being pointed at different directions. You have two brothers that's locked up right now. You got Straight Drop and you got Straight Drop's brother that's locked up. Okay? You got somebody in Houston, his daughter got killed in Houston, taken out in Houston. He's locked up. And there's a lot of talk going on. And there's a big, long indictment list that's a brewing. And don't stop and think for 1 minute that Blac Youngsta ain't on that list, y'all. Blac Youngsta was with Dolph's hitters, or alleged hitters, 2 weeks before. They were all hanging out at their restaurants. They were all hanging out at concerts together. The same person that looks like he was being rewarded to sign up for CMG's label, if he would have got away with it, okay? He was going to be rewarded by being signed to CMG. Straight Drop, y'all. And my personal opinion, for playing his part of helping set up Dolph. Okay, y'all? I'm going to say allegedly. But y'all ain't stupid, okay? Y'all know what's really going on with this whole thing when it comes down to Straight Drop, Blac Youngsta, and CMG them and all of them. Y'all ain't stupid. And the feds ain't stupid neither, okay? Whatever it is that they're doing when they're picking up Yo Gotti's brother or picking up Blac Youngsta for questioning and letting them back out, it's a reason for that too. All right? And that reason is to let them back out and stuff. You know, they don't want people to know that certain people are talking to certain people. And this is why that Blac Youngsta popped out and tried to prove the fact that he's not locked up when everybody else or wasn't picked up for questioning. He is trying his best to show y'all, I'm still out here now. I'm moving around. Y'all just ain't paying no attention, but I'm out here. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. But before I put that video out saying that he was picked up for something, and it had to be for questioning if they didn't arrest him. So they had to pick him up for questioning. And he's trying to prove now by popping out on social media when he haven't even been on social media for the longest, y'all. Something is a brewing right now. And ask yourself this question: for somebody else that's called themselves covering Dolph case to call yourself debunking somebody else, and you're in agreement with Blac Youngsta right now, and Blac Youngsta is trying to prove that he wasn't picked up, be careful who you all are following. Okay? That's all I'm going to say about that situation, y'all. Okay? Anyway, y'all, please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.